swing my axe. Don't let the flames go down. Carve out some of that kindling. There's plenty of wood around.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to CNFT Tuesday. If you're new to this channel, my name is Aaron. I'm just on a journey into all kinds of crypto stuff. All right, today we're talking all things CNFT. Big ups to everyone in the chat. I hope you liked that intro. Give me a 1 if you like that intro, that countdown. Give me a 2 if you don't. Big ups to Shiny, Hadair, Green Fingers, G3, Shahid, everyone on Twitch, and like a few guys on Twitch, Curly Knox right now, Telegram. Guys, thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate everyone here. Gates is in here. Guys, you like that? It's good. I got it. I made a few others too. So hopefully it'll look better as I get better, if you know, for you guys. Look, we've got an amazing show tonight. We've got pretty much a packed house here. We got 2 guests, 2 old people, but they're running a little late right now. So with the time change, everyone's kind of shifting around their schedules. So I really appreciate it. It helps me out because I have a lot more energy at 10 o'clock than I do at 11. And remember, we used to do this at 12 o'clock midnight Eastern Standard. So this this kind of doesn't work out for my English friends, but you know, no problem. So good to see everybody. Let's start. Let me introduce my guests. And then I'll kick things off with a $50 giveaway, and then we'll get into the NFTs. So that's how I want to do things here. But we have to bring in the guests first, of course. Okay, so here's the first one. He's trading punches and fiat with a bear. He's silent with his moves like a prayer. He trades with purpose. His whip might hurt us, brings you up to the next level like a stair. He's the one, the only, the crypto warden himself.
That bear market has no effect on me, guys. You know, we're back again, Cowboy Nation. It's another CNFT Tuesday. It's a great day. You guys know it's the best day of the week for a reason, baby. We love putting out this content for you, and we're so excited to drop another show.
Ethan, I'm glad you're here. So excited for you to bring to us, like, really from like a under 6-month investor perspective. But so in 6 months, you've climbed. In my opinion, you've shot past my type of like profits and stuff. You made more percentage profits than I have. So a lot of people would do well as myself to listen to you. But of course, there are veterans in this space. Okay, there are veterans in this space. People who have been in this through all kinds of ups and downs. They've seen all kinds of rug pulls. They've seen it all. And we have to bring in one of these veterans. He's no stranger to the channel, and he should be no stranger to you too. And of course, I've got an awesome, hopefully I think it's an awesome intro. The man is an NFT sniper. He strikes for what he wants like a viper. He rolls with the apes, sticks to them like tape, makes noise when he walks like a bagpiper. The one, the only, Chronic from Daily Chronicles. What's going on, brother?
Chronic.
Yo, what's going on?
Good to have you on the channel, bro. What was that?
Good. Guys, what's up, Ethan? What's up, Aaron? Am I good to go?
How you doing, brother?
You're good to go, brother. You're good to go.
Sure,
Thanks
yeah.
for joining us,
I'm having
bro.
some issues. I might need to move spots.
If you do it, no problem. We want to hear you crystal clear. So that's where we're at.
Yeah, we love all the information that you're dropping every single time you're on. So we appreciate it, brother.
Yeah, just
you might need to move spots, brother. You might need to move, you might need to move that spot. It's all good. So yeah, we need to hear your input. So you're gonna have to definitely move that spot for sure. Let me take you off if you want to try to figure that out. I'm gonna bring on our next guest here, and we'll see you back in later in the show. So I need to introduce this man. He's been on the channel a few times. No stranger to the crypto game. Really excited to have him, especially because he's on some kind of crazy time schedule coming, I think, from Australia, but we'll see where he's at. The man is a financial brain, always showing out like a vein. He sets the bar high and rockets VyFi. Can't stop him like the Omicron strain. The one, the only Steven from VyFi. What's going on, Steven?
Thoroughly enjoyed those rap.
Sorry.
Good lines, thank you.
Glad to have you, brother. Glad
Pleasure to
have
be
you.
here as always, my man. Thank you so much for having me on.
Good deal. Now I've orchestrated something here, okay?
Ooh.
And while Chronic gets himself situated, which we're super excited to hear, I wanted to have this opportunity, and I told you about this before, but you are with a project. You've developed your own project, VyFinance. Could you give me a quick 2-sentence description for anyone in the channel, just a background of so that we know where you're coming from. If you have a bias or unbiased or whatever, we just want to know. So if you could give me a 2-sentence description about VyFi, that'd be great.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's. I'm sorry for you, Aaron. You've heard this a few times now.
I love hearing
So VyFi is an upcoming DEX on Cardano, and it is built with a bar, which is a distributive mechanism for those that hold our tokens, so they can also join in the fees that are earned on our DEX and our NFT and our auto harvester and our entire ecosystem. After our auto harvester, hello everybody that's saying hello. After our auto harvester, after our DEX, we are also launching an auto harvester, which is essentially a system that allows for new users to liquidity mine automatically. So rather than having to learn the ins and outs of liquidity mining, particularly for new users, or learn the ins and outs of how to manage impermanent loss, how to manage, I'm forgetting names now, but it's 4 a.m, so please forgive me. Liquidation ratios, that's the word I was looking for. We're building an AI that essentially manages that depending on what risk tolerances the user wants to have, whether they want, low risk, stablecoin risk, medium risk, high risk. And all of this essentially feeds back to our token through our distributive mechanism. So
Okay.
it's a bit of a DeFi ecosystem rather than just like a single platform that does a thing.
Got it. Yeah. So could I simplify it? Could I try to simplify it?
You're much better at doing it than me, Aaron.
I'm gonna definitely cut out a lot of the genius, but it's in order to simplify. It's for lizard brain people who don't know how to trade and arbitrage and have the time and energy to spend in investing in okay, what's happening with the market, that they are using an algorithm, they're using AI, they're using mechanism. What was that?
Neural net.
Yes, a neural net, and they're using that to make trades on our behalf for profit.
Essentially, yes. Yeah. What very similar to what a hedge fund does, right?
Very similar to what a hedge fund does. So this is great, and that's his background, guys. So he comes from a hedge fund background.
Yes.
Okay, so we've got a lot of giveaways today. We've got at least 3. I'm going to give away 2 $50 giveaways, so it's $100. I'm going to give away 1 right now, and then I'm going to give away an NFT, and it's going to be a special NFT that I think Steven's going to give us a little more insight to it. This is courtesy of Steven. Let me bring back, I think Chronic is ready for us here. So I'm going to bring back Chronic. I got to have this guy here. Chronic, good to see you, bro.
Hey, guys. Sorry about that. I was in the basement.
100% better.
Yeah,
So
appreciate it. I moved upstairs. Y'all might hear the kids. Pleasure being here,
problem.
Ethan, Aaron.
Hey, it's all good, brother.
Pleasure to meet you, man.
Yes,
Hello to all the
Steven,
listeners.
Chronic, Steven. I don't know if you guys know each other.
Hey, pleasure, my man. Pleasure.
All right. Okay, guys. So let's get right down to business here. There is only. Oh wait, I have music in the background too, guys. Hold on. Let me get this music up. There you go. I told everyone I'm creating my life here. So something that we have to get to, big business stuff, guys. It's this.
Hangman, yes, sir.
Okay.
Let's go.
We're gonna play Hangman.
All right.
Okay. Chronic, you're gonna guess letter, then Ethan, then Steven, and it's gonna rotate out. Don't kill the Naru here is basically what this is called. And then it's the winner will guess. People will guess in the chat, and I'm gonna just try because I got a lot to manage here. I'm gonna try to guess, or I'm gonna try to see who gets this first word. There is no categories, there's none of that stuff, but it's $50 online. Let me tell you something, okay? I've been in the last weekend, I've been trying to earn $5 playing like this card game. I spent like 5 hours playing this game. I can't earn $1. You guys are gonna earn 50. One of you will earn $50 here. It's the easiest way to win. I think I'm the most givingest, most winningest here. So let's just get started. What's my first word here? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Chronic, start us off.
Let's go with an S.
An S. Sorry, you're wrong. Go ahead, Ethan.
And so, I mean, I love the past guests that we've had on because, I mean, they're saying give hints. They're saying my favorite game because, you know, we're so successful every single time we play this. But I just got to go with a hold strong. It's kind of a simple vowel. I'm going to go with the A.
The A. A, you're wrong.
Yay.
Every time.
This is a big hangman.
This is a Naru.
Yeah. Let's do an I.
I believe you're wrong. Guys, if you guys want him to guess a letter, put it in the chat, guys. Put it in the chat.
100%.
Let's do a T.
A T. You're wrong. I don't know. I don't have anything for T's. I don't have anything for T.
No, I got Curly right there at the top. We're going to have to go with E.
E. Curly is wrong. E.
Like, what are the odds that it's got no vowels?
I think 0.
Usually Aaron be picking some whack
Yeah,
ones.
right. So I'm gonna go with O because at this point it's gotta have one of them.
Oh my gosh, you're wrong. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys a hint. This is where we will all be living in with if Bitcoin or if there's another bull run. This is where we will all be living in.
Utopia.
Another bull run.
Man, heaven.
Heaven.
H.
Heaven.
Ooh, Heaven's a raw guess, though.
Heaven's a good one, but
We're not playing Wheel of Fortune. We're playing Hangman. No, I
Yeah,
H.
Exactly.
what you got? Give me a letter.
H.
H, my bad. H.
No, my bad.
How about heck no? How about that one?
Man, dude, this is rough.
Yeah, that's a rough one, guys.
Yeah, it is.
I don't mess around.
U. I'm just going to keep going with the vowels.
You are right.
Yes, sir. We're on the board. Let's go, boys.
Yeah, Freedom 35 in the house. By the way, shout out to Freedom 35 guys in the house. Guys, go check out their channel. Another great CNFT resource if you guys are into trading.
Yes, sir.
I would like to do an. Oh my god! I feel like anything I say, I feel stupid. It's really giving you there. Let's do an N.
An N? No, sir. No, sir. Go ahead, Chronic.
Oh my God, let's do a V.
A V? That's very wrong. That is very wrong.
Hooey.
I got my friend JT Motizi in the chat. He said there's a Y, so I mean, if he's wrong, we're just gonna have to call him out on that incorrect guess.
He is not wrong.
Yes, sir.
Is
it luxury?
35.
Yeah.
35, dude.
Yes, sir, they pulled it out.
Luxury.
Good job of the boys over
Good
there.
job, guys. Good freaking. That's a hard word. All right, let me type that one.
That is a tough one.
Which Freedom 35er is that? Is it the smart one?
Which one's the smart one, huh?
I'm not gonna answer that.
Yeah, exactly. I was
gonna
confused
answer all the
myself.
smart ones. They're all the smart ones, bro. They're all the smart ones. Don't try to get me. Try to corner me. Guys,
Oh,
congratulations.
Congrats.
Is
Yeah,
that
that was
T to the double MY? All right. Good
Yes,
deal.
sir.
Good job, Tommy. But see, Tommy gets frustrated when he's playing these things too. When he's on,
all the time.
he gets frustrated when the pressure's off. He'll guess it correctly. Okay, good job, Tommy. I'm gonna send you send me your wallet address, and you could do whatever you want. Give that away. Keep it for yourself. It's all good. You earned it. You're a guest on this show right now. All right, guys. Chronic, let me know what the deal is. What should we be looking at in the CNFT space? What turned out to be like a scam? What's good to get into? And I'm thinking more for new traders under like 150 ADA.
Perfect.
Got it.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely love ADA knots. At that price point, you're looking at like 60. I really like Ugly Bros with Sergio and with his team's building. I guarantee that's around 100. I haven't looked in a while. That's season 1. Season 2 is
what's Ugly Bro? I don't even know this.
Yeah, they're Sergio's really big time, man. He's super OG in the space. This is only a 1,000 collection. The season 2, he has a few seasons, but they're doing cross chain. They're doing a potion here. You got customizables that you've seen. A few of us have customs. They're onboarding a lot of people. They got music on their tracks. They have, and all of them IP is yours. They're doing a bunch of things, I'm not like, I got a few of them. I got like 7, but again, that's a good price point in my opinion. And he's part of a bunch of Twitter spaces like Crypto Heaps and Shark Tank. He's a co-host always. And again, that's what I like, access to be able to speak to the founders of these projects, real life business, experience. He runs a bunch of gyms.
I've held an Ugly Bros in the past.
There you go.
I sold it though.
It's not that. I don't believe that season 1's not the best price point, right? At season 2 though, Aaron. Season 2, just put Ugly Bros. It might be the definitive. There you go. I'm sorry, the 7,500. The definitive's the season 2.
Right there, that second one. Yeah.
There you go. So there you go. About 81, right? Yeah. So there. Like I said, the first collection was only 1,000. So there are these here. Are another one that's I believe in the team long term. They have a giant booth at CNFT Con. So if you guys are going, you're going to be able to ask all the questions you want to get the answers you want to invest in long term. They've been around since, for over a year. Yeah. So I think this one's good. And 8 knots with bourbon and is another wonderful play. And, Tao, you always have Tao on. Tao has 60 plus 8 knots. I have like 24 of them or so, but I believe in that as well. So those are 2 good ones, 60 and 80 or so.
Can I ask you something? Why do Ugly Bros or any other NFT project put out in seasons? Is that indicative of their project? Are they bored? What's going on there?
Can you say that one more time? And why do they do what?
Yeah, why do crypto projects put out different seasons of projects?
Sure. Well, the first, it's a great question. The first season, right, they only had 1,000, right? But their Discord might have 8,000 people. Whether 3,000 of those 4,000 are bots, you still got 3,000 people that were not able to get a season 1, right? So like me, I never did have a season 1, and I wasn't willing to spend 600-700 ADA to get whitelist to get season 2. So then they might have done a Christmas drop, like airdrops. It was all airdrop for holders, right? It was all inclusive for holders. So I never got anything because, and then people complained, and it was a 2 ADA mint. So they called them the 2 ADA gang. And then they finally did the season 2, which is the definitive, and they did a raffle. We were able to get in. I think the mint price was, I don't remember, 60, 80 ADA, something like that. So you're still winning. They went all the way up to like 200 ADA or like 3 months ago. And now they settled, right? So, but again, Sergio's out there building in this market, in this bear market, and that's all you can hope for. They're doing a lot of things cross-chain. They're actually, they're doing things right. Let's put it that way.
Can I also add just a little to that?
Of course.
Having been a project that's brought out multiple series of NFTs, also it's an opportunity to get new community members to come and join, not just by having, the ones that have missed out already, but by having a push, and it gives you something to bring new people in. And the more people you can bring in and the bigger you can grow the community, the more you're able to do with your project, right? So whilst, NFTs to a certain degree work on a philosophy of exclusion, whereby it's worth because I hold and others don't.
Yep.
If you can increase it's a really delicate balance, right? Not all projects have gotten it right, and we're all still learning and trying to work out where exactly that balance is. But by increasing the size of that net, you're hopefully able to capture a larger market.
That's true. But would you not be decreasing the value of your original NFT series?
It depends. Oh, that comes down to a few different things. Sorry, Chronic, you can go straight after. I do apologize. But essentially, if you're able to maintain demand on your second season, right, and your second season isn't slumping, your first season shouldn't see a slump. If anything, you can see an increase in value because now your second season is able to maintain demand. If you're not able to maintain the demand on the supply curve, right, and the second season starts overburdening the total supply that you're offering, then you can start to see a slump in the first season. So, for example, if you have a 7,500 mint, just to pick a number out of thin air, you're not able to sell it out, and it gets to, let's say, 5,000 and starts really struggling. At that point, you'd expect to see some kind of impact on the first season because the demand is showing itself to be lower than what was expected for the supply.
Got it.
Was that too economicsy?
No,
Sorry.
no,
I think it was perfect.
It's well, I had a question on it was a supply question basically. If you increase the supply, but you're saying that if you see a slump in demand in your season 1, you shouldn't probably be pushing out a season 2. Is that basically what you're saying?
That's exactly it, right? On the other hand, if you're seeing an increase in demand on your season 1 and you push out a season 2 and you can use that to capture a wider net, now you created new demand for your season 1, right? So if you're able to create that new demand that didn't exist before because you've released a season 2, you can really use it to accelerate your season 1 of whatever offering that is.
That's fascinating. That's really fascinating.
Yeah, I mean the demand was there, like Steven's saying, for season 1, Ugly Bros. It went up to 6, 7, 8, maybe 900, right? But then when you see everything, it did correct. Now it's at 380, 400. It may have lost 50%, but what value was given for the season 2? How many Ugly Bros you got whitelist for? And you made some money, and you had an ample amount of time to get on out. And that's our problem, right? Entry and exit points. When are you going to get on out and take that profit, right? Because we had a lot of time, and some of just believe in things and like to hold. So, yeah, they got a lot of good examples and bad examples, and it just depends on the team and what they do and how they communicate with their community. And, that's really big. A lot of them just drop that thing and just duck out and like never come back to be heard again or a while. But with Sergio and others, they're out there and they're out there. And I think they do well over time.
Good input. I want to come back to how Sergio and people are building right now. But I want to acknowledge the chat, guys. A lot of people looks like they like Curly likes it. Gates is asking about raccoon syndicates, and we'll go get to some Ape Society, especially for Chronic. I know that he's always pushing and loves that project, and Equine too, or Equine. But I do want to highlight this statement from Tommy. Old money is a great example of multiple tiers and barriers of entry. Dilution does not affect them as much as each new release benefits and gives utility to the overall collection. So I think that's what also Steven was saying, is that it's giving utility, it's giving more to the collection, it's not taking away from the collection. So that's just something I was just curious on. Ben, what's going on? Sanchi and Connor, what's up, guys? Gully is saying he's calling it from out. Chronic, take your own advice and take profits.
Which project, Gully? Kongs, and other ones. Yeah, it's a good thing to be able to take profits, right? You're winning.
Yeah, it's just always hard to convince yourself to take profits. At the moment, I swear I've got 350 NFTs at least that I should have taken profit on, and I'm just like, they're just sitting there.
We all the same, brother.
Hey, can I ask you if you ever heard of an NFT project called Politicos, Chronic?
Politicos?
We had them as an NFT vault, as a vault on VyFi, and they basically are just integrating their NFT holdings into a stake pool. It's just a little fun game that they've designed, and they're very cheap to get in. Fun one to have a look at.
Okay, yeah, definitely. I'd like to learn about it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I heard of it, but been super busy the last few months with new projects. Just trying to consolidate into the ones I'm really in depth in.
So are you guys both into new projects?
Sorry.
Ethan,
Yeah, absolutely.
What are like new projects that you guys are into? Again, I'm looking for like cheap, like 150 degen stuff, like under 200.
I've got to get my name out there. VyFi White NFT.
Yes, sir. Shameless plug.
Shameless plug. App.vyfi.io. You can buy it right now.
Let's do it. Let's see what happens.
I mean, yeah, that, and then I also want to ask Chronic about it because I got a tip from Gully last week about Trogtown. So I wanted to hear how you felt about them, Chronic, if you know anything.
We'll come
back.
Let's come back to Trogtown. I do want to see this. This is what I want to see. I want to see VyFi with their NFT, their white NFT. I've got one that Steven has donated to the Cowboys, to anyone on the live stream tonight.
They're all our vaults.
Where do I go here? NFT vaults?
It's two. A winner's getting 2.
Oh, the winner's
Yes,
getting
sir.
2.
Look at my dog
And
being
it's
so
NFT
clutch.
sale at the bottom. No, NFT sale. Well, yeah, there's the NFT vaults. You can filter to white to see what you can put the whites in.
All right, tell us
There's the
a
sale.
little bit what this NFT is. It's actually this is under the 200 mark right here.
Yeah, it's 45 in NFT.
Oh wow. Okay, guys. Okay,
Sir.
so tell me a little bit about this, and then Chronic. I don't care if he's on the same stream. I want you to like really grill Steven, to like really get into, because we want to know if Steven is the real deal, and I want to know you're unbiased. I want the teeth to come out. Okay, so and I have faith and confidence that Steven can sustain. But this is just what I do on the channel. All right, you guys know me. I like the AMAs. But Ethan, you too. Like, you guys both know more about these at CNFT. So Steven, I'm gonna give it to you, then I'm gonna give it back to the boys. What's your NFT about here? What are you trying to do?
Yeah, so it all started with our purple NFT that we gave to everyone who participated in our ICO, just as a thank you for participating in our ICO. And we just thought it would be a fun way to give an airdrop to our ICO participants to create a vault they staked their NFT into. This was September, October. And then from there, it just basically grew. It went wild. And I think, similar experience to what we've had with many NFT projects. It went up, went down. Our purple managed to get to, I think the highest sale was 4,500 Cardano for a purple, which was insanity. I couldn't believe what was happening.
I gave one of those away.
Yeah. Now it's about 600 as the floor, so it's still, holding some value. And, that doesn't surprise me because we still have vaults, so you can actually stake those NFTs to earn a few different projects. So if you go to NFT vaults, go filter by whites, because that's where we have the most vaults at the moment, and that's what we launched. No, scroll up. Oh, also connect your wallet if you'd like. But Scroll up, and there's the filter just above the top right-hand corner.
This thing?
Down, directly down from where you are.
Oh, right here.
Yeah, right there, and then white NFT. So at the moment, I hope that loads. At the moment, we've got 6 vaults open for the white NFT, including Goats Tribes. We're the first release ever of Goats Tribes token, which is...
What is Goats Tribes? What is that?
Goats Tribes is one of my favorite NFTs.
Yeah, it's another NFT project.
The filter's not working at the moment, but it is possibly because we're doing an update right now.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Live update.
I do forgive that filter.
Okay,
live update, right? But if we scroll down, just there, you can see them all. They're not as sorted. But Grass, which is Goats Tribes token, the first release of their token is through our NFT white. And then we've got Log, Kirkstone, VyFi, and another that I'm missing. A-Ship, that's it. And essentially the way that our NFT is designed, we're building it so that for as long as our platform is around, you're going to be able to farm our NFT on our platform.
So
right,
I take this NFT, I put one in there, and I stake it, and then I get back grass in 120 days.
That's it. So these are designed to be like bonds, right? That's essentially the concept that they're based around. Rather than having a note and that note receives a payment over a period of time, we have an NFT behaving as a note that receives an interest rate over a period of time, right? So it allows you essentially for a one-off payment to be able to engage with earning different tokens from across the ecosystem, but at a much lower risk point, right? Because you don't necessarily have to be risking your own tokens by buying those other tokens. Another big advantage is actually from the business side. If you're an NFT project yourself and you have a token that you want to advertise alongside that, we've got a dedicated community of NFT aficionados that hold our NFT and are interested in NFT projects. So we can also use it on that side to expose new projects to NFT holders.
Oh, bro. Look at this.
And of course, you can stake to
I
forgot to mention.
I totally forgot that. I had staked here. Oh, bro, that's the best way to hold. You just forget about it.
Hey, look at that.
This is the best way. Look at this. I want to highlight the APR is very high here, so that's good stuff here. And you could see that these APRs rather, they're very high.
And the entire idea is, right, we want to be trying to earn those tokens. Those tokens change in value, right? So those APRs are a function of the value of the NFT and the value of the token. And forgive our gold. Our gold has got a very low APR because the last few sales have been very high. So because the APR changes. As the value of the underlying asset, the NFT itself, goes up, the value goes, the APRs go down, right? Because the buy-in gets higher, so you're earning less per year for what the current value of the asset is. Whereas as the token value goes up, so for example, ASHIB, if the value of ASHIB doubles, then that APR, of course, changes to 40%, because now you're farming twice as much value out of that same period of time.
Got it. Okay. So
there's a few things that go into that calculation of APR that are all moving parts. And of course, that updates live to show you the current result based on our previous sales of the current value of those tokens fed in from MinSwap. Now, the question, similar to yield farming on MinSwap, it's more similar to a, not Kickstarter, that's the wrong word. It's more similar to a launchpad, where you're able to access new tokens by holding the NFT, right? And MinSwap, you're there yield farming min. This you can farm VyFi, of course, but you can also farm other projects that are there available for you to earn.
Got it. Okay. So it's funny.
Thanks for letting me have a shameless plug, by the way. That was very kind.
Yeah, no problem. So we'll get into it. It's not a plug, actually. This is a chopping block. This is a froze session here. So before we get to it, I think the chat is having a lot of fun with the guests here, Ethan and Daly, with the green screen and the hat and stuff like that. So yeah, I appreciate it, guys. All right, Chronic, I'm gonna kick it off to you, Ethan. You too. Do you guys have any critical questions for Steven? And I really want to ask for the chat here. You know, is there any further utility? Why did you come up with this project? You know, like, what's the future plan? Like the stuff that you'd standardly ask, and I don't want you to hold back any. I don't want you to pull any punches.
No, I never do. They've been around a long time. First time I spoken with Steven, but VyFi has been around. He, like he said, he had some big sales in the past. Aaron, we're gonna have IDO pass on the show here in the next few days or week, and this is what it's similar to, right? It's a launch pad, and this is what you're always preaching to me, right? Trying to get in the launch pads, and I'm not really into that because I don't like to spread myself too thin because I usually do that, dude, and it's hard to hone in on what I'm good at, which is my niche right now is these NFTs. You know, I mean, pink sheet stocks ain't my thing. Been there, done that. Blue chips are too slow. This here is what I'm into now. So this is why I do have an IDO pass. So there's no reason for me not to have a VyFi pass and have access to. I love the meld. I really like what Matt and them are doing over and Ken are doing at meld. I love but that's closed. I've seen. I do have a couple goats. So if I can get extra grass, if it has utility in the future, and if I believe in that, or I like you to see that society and other tokens on there. Like I'm really big in Ape Society or Clay in the future.
Ooh, there we go.
And if it's or Yummy and whatnot, like if you're not susceptible to impermanent loss, which I'm learning about all of the double yield farming and stuff with MinSwap. That's why I'm not in it, because I usually throw a lot of money in something, and then it's either I win or lose, and I'm tired of being the other end of the learning curve. You know what I'm saying? So this is why I was kind of like bringing you on, Aaron, to ask you to grill our next guest, like IDO Pass, so we could do this together with Steven and learn together, because I think you're the expert in the launch pads, right? With these tokens. So
got a lot of money in there. I got a lot
let
of
me
money.
ask you one thing. So real quick, is it like 30%? Is that yearly, or is that like in the 120 lockup period?
That's annually. So that would mean you'd lock it up 3 times to get that 30%, right? So you'd be 10% each time. Now the big thing to recognize is that, remember, they're 40 ADA tokens, right? So 30% means 10% each time means it's about 4.5 ADA. But the entire concept of these is either you stack them or you do them over a long period of time, and you can pick and choose the tokens you want to do it in, right? So the purples, of course, they pay out 15 to 20 times that. So the purples got a much more chunky return, but at the same time, they've got a much more chunky price tag. That's the entire idea, was trying exactly what we were talking about before, right? The entire idea of the whites was to try and expand this net and to try and be able to get as many people involved as possible in NFT farming, basically, or NFT, or earning through NFT staking.
Yeah. NFT staking is very simple strategy. You buy the NFT, you stake it, you forget about it. When the market goes up, you let that thing ride. You unstake it if you can. These guys are locked up, but if if it's locked up for like 120 days, you got to predict for the next
Thanks,
120 days, where do you think that market's going to be? The coins that you get is my personal strategy, not financial advice, but you sell that. I would sell those coins. I would sell those tokens rather, lock it into ADA, buy another NFT, and double stake again. That's how you start compounding. Of course, you could do a lot of stuff with that. You know, you could go into another project or whatever. But if you're committed to a strategy, that is the strategy. That's the strategy.
And also, as for future utility, I do also want to talk a little bit about future utility, as it was mentioned. Across our decks, we launch yield farming on our decks. Particularly in the first 6 months of our deck, we're going to have some kind of boosted rewards for those that hold our NFTs. It's not going to be insane boosted rewards, of course. We're not here to try and destabilize our tokenomic, but it is something that's going to be able to give an extra little layer that hold the NFT. And also things such as group competition, so NFT holders can get access to, certain prize pools and certain community events. As a way to engage the NFT holders and as a way to bring the community together, really.
Yeah. And so if we're thinking through this, like what's going to happen, owning NFTs now, when they add more utility to it, becomes more valuable. That's the general strategy that we should be having into with NFTs. Yield farming is basically you lock up your NFT and then you wait for money to come back to you passively. Literally. I mean, I'm just really trying to simplify things.
Yeah.
All right.
And Gates of Jana just asked, it's just sitting in their wallet. They minted one, but it's just sitting in their wallet. How do you stake it? All you have to do is go to app.vyfi.io and then go to our NFT vaults. Pick a vault and press the stake button. And of course, connect your wallet. Don't forget to connect your wallet first.
It should not be in your wallet once you stake. Okay. It should not, for anyone who's new. All right, guys. Before we get to more questions and some other projects here, so I appreciate that, we have to definitely get to another game. Okay, that's just 100%. We got to give away money. Okay, we got to give away money. Actually, what we're gonna do here is we're gonna give away a VyFi NFT here. That's what I'll do.
I just want to add. You're giving away $50, so they're 45 Cardano each, which is about $22 at the moment. So I'll match the $50. We'll make it as close to. We'll make it 2 white NFTs to the winner.
Bam. Let's do it. Let's give away a white. Now.
That's awesome. Good luck to the chat.
Good luck, guys.
It's luxury.
Yeah, it's luxury.
Yeah. Word is Connor.
It's not luxury. Let me see. Where's mine? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go.
I was thinking it was going to be 4. You already know what I was going to guess, Aaron.
Nope. Go ahead, Connor. Kick us off.
Let's go with a C.
See you later.
Alrighty.
I'm going to go with a Y.
Why are you so bad at this game?
I'm going to go with an S.
An S. See ya later.
B.
B. But what? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I messed up. I almost messed up again. Good job.
Okay.
Good job, guys.
Crabs.
Nope, not crabs. Good guess. Who's next?
I think Chronic?
Go ahead, Chronic.
I just guessed the B.
Oh, you guessed B.
Chronic.
Hey,
I'm gonna
I'm
go
going to
again.
go with a bow now. I'm going to go with A.
A.
Hey, the A is always respectable.
A is disrespectable right now.
I saw a guess for Jumbo. Is Jumbo it?
Oh,
Great
guess
guess.
that.
Man.
Yes, sir, Resin.
Resin is like the man.
Resin always wins these. He's like the
Yes,
king.
sir.
What
Literally.
in the world?
He always helps out when we're struggling.
Freaking dude, Resin. I pay out Resin. I need to just have him on speed payout because I give
Just pay him every show.
yo every show, dude. Every show. Holy smokes.
Congrats, Resin.
At least
Congrats,
one.
brother. Yeah, 100%.
At
He's
least
got to
one.
be. I got to double check. He's got to be one of the most winningest. He got to be one of the most winningest.
Well, if you have
Alright.
his address, send it to me and I'll send him the 2 whites right now.
Yeah, Resin. He's on my Discord, so I'll send you his address after the thing.
Yeah, after the show. Perfect.
All right, guys. Let me take this off, guys. Do we have any other things that we're looking at? Steven, Ethan, what are you guys looking at? I know I've been asking Chronic here, but let me give you guys a shot. I know, Steven, your focus is 100% on VyFi, but I know
I
that
trade
you're a trader.
NFTs.
Yeah,
I
know
trade
you're a trader.
NFTs like I'm an absolute degen.
Me friggin' too. So yeah, Ethan, Steven, what you guys got? What are you guys looking at?
I mean,
go with
go ahead,
first.
Steven. You got it, brother.
No, you go. I've spoken enough.
So, I mean, I've had a big little tip from my dogs at NFA from Gully. I know I asked about it a little bit earlier in the show about Trogtown. So I low-key, right. I bought a blood last week, and I wanted to actually ask Chronic about his opinion on it and see if he's heard anything about it.
He bought that. He stole it from me. He's sniping.
Yeah. Hey, I got the fastest fingers in the West. I told you, brother.
Yeah, Trog's the man. I'm glad it was supposed to be DGen Summer, right? 8 ADA, and there's going to be 8,888 of these little Trogs. It's supposed to be 8 ADA mint, right? But they got these blood. So you bought a blood, and if you have like a red one, which is I think the Goblin, you get 30 mints. So you can mint 30, so that's what 240 ADA. Yes, or you can save the blood and make a Trog stronger, right? You know what I mean? So Trog's really cool, man. He's really a good rapper and stuff like that. And I think he can make some utility in the future with his NFTs. It will be a DJ and play, my man. I don't know how much more utility he has. I do have me and the wife have a couple of the blood, so we are in it. We will mint. Again, I don't know the longevity of the project and everything like that.
So you're saying there's no utility, and it's a rapper named Trog?
Well, yeah, absolutely. They might have utility. He's got a mint. He might have some utility coming and all of that. Don't shoot the messenger, but it's he's been steady building.
I'm trying to get it straight. I just need straight talk. That's all I need.
Well, I mean, this here was an 8 ADA mint, right, on the blood. Right, so really? Like 8 extra money. I mean, it's 8 ADA. That's $35. It was 4. It's basically free. So, again, really this is just fun type things, and I've heard of them definitely.
Those like
I had a trip ago, and it got I have.
He's in all the spaces. He jumps around. He's all over the place, and like I said, he raps. He sounds like Eminem. I'm not lying. He's really good, actually. He doesn't. He's got it's the Jedi actually who raps. So,
which is that?
I don't know. That's actually that's Firefest. That's a movie on Netflix.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say, is that?
It's a good movie. Go check it out. It's a true story of what happened. They tried to.
I saw that too. I actually saw it. I remember seeing it.
I mean, right now, just a lot of the signs are pointing to. I mean, just one of our biggest flips so far in the space with Marsbird. So I mean, you never know. I mean, most of it's just about taking a chance and just hitting it at the right time before either that floor goes to shit or you just make 2x or 3x.
Yep, absolutely. I mean, it's definitely. How did you do on Raccoon Syndicate? Did you flip?
Yes, sir. I mean, big shout out to you because you were able to get me that one whitelist, and so I minted, and then I ended up making a 3x on it. So I really appreciate you. Brother.
That's what's up. Appreciate it. Yeah, I tried to bring it up but it was like 10 days before the last time I was on, so we didn't really get to talk about it. And I brought it up on the chat, and you took me up on that and tried to get out.
I appreciate that, brother. Yeah.
So Timmy did well. I mean, it's a whatever. It's a win.
Let me try to.
One that I've been looking at a lot recently is mutants.
What's that called?
I had a mutant. If you know it. They also released their token very recently, and you can stake to earn their token.
Which mutant?
Mutant Crocs. Mutant Crocs was their first collection.
Oh, the Mutant Crocs. Okay.
Yeah. I've always thinking the name of their token. Sorry. Because I've been really impressed by their token. Their token's performed incredibly well in the last 2 weeks, and look at that. Their floor has jumped another 188 since I last looked. That's nice.
Yeah.
That's a fun little one that you can go and stake and earn with now.
Holy crap! It's doubled. It's doubled since 2 weeks.
Yeah, did really definitely have. I rode that one up, but I bought them ages ago though. So
down here.
What did you say the name of the token was, Steven?
Mutant.
Oh, what happened here? I'm not going there. So tell me,
Uh,
what the heck is going on here? What's up with this thing? Why are there Yummy on here?
There they are.
Do they have a partnership with Yummy or something?
Nah,
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Dollar Sign Mutant. Resin's a holder
Don't they
as
have
well.
Epoch
Good hold,
dot
Resin.
art? Don't they have a marketplace,
good.
Steven?
Sorry?
Epoch? Don't they have epoch.art? Isn't epoch.art their marketplace?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, so, and they were supposed to have some royalties to their, of the marketplace go toward their holders or something. I don't have any of these.
And toward
But
their
yeah, I
holders.
think
That's
it's too
exactly it.
expensive.
That's exactly it, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, they're not
definitely
cheap to get into. It's not a 150 degen move, to
Yeah,
be fair.
Yeah, they always
they've been
build
jumping a
them
lot
up.
of them recently though, especially with the
Yeah, don't
Crocs
they have
and the
Crocs?
mice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they got a few different things, right?
So,
Toads.
yeah.
Yeah,
Mice.
so yeah,
I don't understand what this is about though.
in the past when I missed on things like this, I don't get all the free airdrops, so I just disassociate myself so I don't FOMO, and everybody understands the FOMO. So if you don't get in early in these games, I just move on. But I know they building for sure.
That is not a terrible thing to take. That is unfortunately the attitude I took towards Space Buds.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, okay,
might
gotcha.
have been a good thing.
So it just goes to show
flickering.
you like getting in early in these projects is super, super important, guys.
100%. Yeah.
Let me switch that to
I mean, because majority of that is where after you miss these mint windows, people end up getting FOMO, and then as the price is rising, just because that little bit of that initial hype and that little buff on the price, people buy in for FOMO, and then that floor ends up crashing, and they're like, "Oh crap! Why'd I actually just buy this one? I could have minted it at this price, or just stayed out of it at all."
So do you guys have any good like tips on how to like stay afloat here? Like what should we be doing when we see these types? Says stay totally out, wait for the new one, try to get a whitelist.
On this project itself,
On any
You're
on
talking
this
about
and
just in
any.
general, yeah.
Yeah, this and any.
I mean,
You got it,
I
Connor?
personally, yeah, I mean, you gotta just go in a Discord and read their whitelist and see if it's like block hours is a good thing. They already had 3 drops, right? But there's only 6,500. You know they're gonna have a season 4, and you need, a 4th drop, and you need the first 3 seasons to earn whitelist. That would be a play. I don't know anything about this Mutant Crocs, but yeah, you always got to see but what's your long term goal? To hold these things, or you're gonna flip them? I mean, are we trying to make money? Are we trying to hold? I mean, you know what I mean? It's all dependent on what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
Um,
What are you trying to do? What are you guys trying to do?
No, I'm not sleeping on them, Resin. I'm looking at them. I just have so much other stuff going on, bro. I can't be in everything else. You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to make money, man. I've been in the whole. I got like 800 NFTs, and I'm tired of just trying to hold things. You understand? I'm trying to make money and then consolidate into the project I really know and believe in, and sit there, the ones that I'm talking to on the daily in Twitter Spaces that come and show us the community what they deserve. Some people are in Discord. Discord's not getting it now. If I can't interview them on a YouTube channel, or they're not on Twitter Spaces, I'm not going to invest in you, because why would I do that? I don't want to type. I want to speak with you. You know what I mean? If you're not accessible to me, I don't have time for that. Not saying they aren't. I'm not going to buy an NFT like that's already 8, 10, 20x, when I can always go on to the next one. There's always a new one.
Yeah.
Sir.
Good call.
Absolutely.
So in a bear market, you're trying to get into cash. Is that what you're trying to do? Okay, gotcha. Steven, what do you think? What do you think you're doing, or are you trading on these? What do you think we should be doing? No financial advice, obviously.
No financial advice, right? Yeah, perfect. Look, I definitely agree with exactly what Chronic's strategy at the moment is for a bear market, right? At the moment is when you consolidate, find the projects that you're actually interested in and you actually believe in, and you adjust yourself in such a manner so that you're protecting as much downside as possible. And the best way to protect the downside is with belief, right? Because the reality is, if you truly believe in something and something does pull through, it's not a loss until you book it. That is the reality of trading to a certain degree, right? Emotionally, it doesn't feel that way. And sometimes it can go down to 0 when you get liquidated. But it isn't a loss until you book it. And if you do truly believe they are doing things and you can talk to them, they're there, they're available. And that's so important, right? I think so many projects lack that interaction. You know, actually going out and talking to people in a manner that makes them seem, one, like they're human, and two, like they're passionate about what it is that they're doing. You know, people want to hear that passion. Find those passionate projects and consolidate to protect yourself from those that aren't passionate, really.
Seems like both of you guys are saying the same thing from you know, same sides here. Get into the consolidate and into passionate projects that you're, you know, all for, sold out, talking to, very accessible to you guys. Let's wrap up the night, guys, with one last game. I have another $50 to give away. You guys are getting very, very good at this game. So I'm sure this will be no problem for you guys. An easy win, an easy dub. Here we go for $50. I'm going to bring up my another last one here. This one, I'll give you a hint if you guys can't guess it.
Let's see if Resin gets in on his first shot. Yeah, oh, he's not playing. Oof.
I'm not playing. Thank you, Resin. That's very kind of you. That's very kind for everyone, actually. Let me just make this better. All right, good. Ethan, you start us off.
I'm going to go with a Y. Just got to stay.
Oh, off the bat, dude.
Let's go. Starting strong.
Go ahead, Steven.
I'm going to go with an A again.
An A.
As if none of these words have A's.
See, yeah, A is the one that always is the downfall, no matter what.
L.
L. You're going to take this L, guys. You're going to take this L right here.
I'm going to go with the one that's after A. B.
B. Why you be like that, dude? Why you be like that?
E.
Not victory. No, not E. Ooh, E. Good job, guys. Good job. We're on the board again.
Y.
Man.
Not Subway, not Glizzy.
Oh, it's
Man,
not Gully.
V.
Dang it.
V. Oh, that's very wrong. That's very wrong.
I got to go with the Hangman Champ. He says J. We got to go J.
You gotta go with the Hangman Champ, dude. You gotta go with the.
He's a machine.
All right, I got it now.
Non-stop.
Oh, there it is. Good job.
Jockey.
Oh, Jockey.
Sanchi,
Okay.
good job, good job.
Yes, sir.
What
Good
is
job, brother.
Resin? How do you say EY at the end and you're just like jockey? Boom, on it.
I think Resin knew. Who was that? Sanchi? Okay. Sanchi's another one who gets these.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Sanchi's another one.
I would have won a.
Good job. Tonight, guys, just so I do right by them, I have to give them a quick shout out. Let me see here. The giveaways for tonight are sponsored by somebody. It is sponsored by Squid Grow. I don't know if you guys watched that video that I did. I don't even know how to spell this. Squid Grow. It's kind of crazy that he was like a, what's it called? Like a billionaire. He made the largest Shiba trade ever, and he just launched his own.
Oh yeah, I saw that video that you posted.
Yeah. So this is an AMA.
Crazy.
I'm not promoting it. I don't want to do this. I'm just saying thank you for sponsoring this. If you guys are interested in it, go check out the AMA. He gave me $1,000 to give away. I thought that $1,000 was too much power for one person, so I spread the love a little bit, and I'll be giving this out continuously. So there you go, guys. Also, thank you so much for Steven from VyFi and Chronic from Daily Chronicles. Chronic has a fantastic YouTube channel that he gets into different CNFT projects with his wife Krissy, and he's part of NFA. So guys, big shout out to NFA, Twitter Spaces. Steven, obviously doing big things in the Cardano ecosystem, the Cardano space. I can't wait to meet you in person, man. I swear, dude. There's a hat. Dang, I should have worn the hat.
You're not wearing the hat.
It's right here.
Oh, go get it. Come on.
Fine, I'm gonna get this hat. I'm in my underwear though.
Oh, no.
I'm in shorts, all right. This right here came all the way from Australia.
Look at that. That is an Akuba,
I
isn't
can't
it?
believe I forgot to wear this hat with you on this. Jeez,
That's in the
Louise.
classic colors as well. I love it.
Yeah, I love the
so
colors,
much.
man. Look at this thing. I feel like Indiana Jones or something.
They're like the traditional Australian hat. They're like the highest quality traditional Australian hat. We got it for Aaron as a thank you for all the work he's done for us, really. And
Yeah, bro. Work is easy, man. I'm just asking questions, bro. This I feel like a worship singer or something. I feel like
Hey, Seron wasn't here.
and also Resin, to contact me, to reach me on Discord, just head into the VyFi Discord and then find Steven with the VyFi symbol.
yeah. You guys have any other parting words, like any other channels? Oh, Chronic, what are you working on, bro? You working on stuff? You're always saying you're working on things. You working on anything secret that we should know about?
No, man. We just trying to get more people on the channel. It's excited for the next this next month. We're just going on to town a few times. We're doing a Gutter Con next week. We're doing CNFT Con next month. Rare Bloom, next month as well. So I'm just trying to make rounds, but I want to ask you a question about if you were holding your Ape Society cabins or what you were doing with that, but I maybe that's for another time, brother.
Still holding. I haven't seen it pop off yet. So
well, it's Ape Timber. I wanted to mention right quick they had a $40,000 king sale, a $50-something thousand king sale, and $71,000.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I saw you tweeted about that.
Yeah.
And a lot of big sales coming. They're about to pop off. Just be patient, my man. And when Vassal goes live this 22nd. I don't know how long it's going to take for it to officially, show, the ecosystem, or whatever. I don't know if it's going to be instant or it might take 3 months for it to fully go live. I'm not a tech guy, right? So I think you're going to be good there. And then they have another upcoming mint, Ori at the end of the month. I don't know how you feel on that. Kong's is going to be October 4th on JPG, the Kong second season. Try to get into that, Aaron.
Ooh, Kong second season?
Yeah, like the
yes, sir.
So then, and also, like Timmy, they were saying earlier, Timmy, the raccoons, if you hold, multiple, you'll get to mint one in the next season to make some more money. So
I guess I got
an opportunity to make some money here soon, man.
Look, I guess I gotta meet Timmy or talk to Timmy, because when I see that blue cat on there, I'm just like, he's
sharp, dude. He's been in EA Sports. He's been a game developer for like 16, 18 years.
Oh, that's awesome.
Okay. Yeah, me and Timmy, I speak with him on the phone. I mean, he's a good dude. I trust in the guy. He's a good dev. I mean, again, he's accessible. So I like that. And he's going to have a couple more drops, one the next month and the next after to finish off his project. So like I said, you want to make money in the bear market, you just got to pay attention a little bit.
Yeah. Kate says, tell us more.
Hey, man, your show, bro. You cut it down.
Do you have one thing? Do you have one thing, like one tip, some little bit of the rumor that you could send out with us, like, hey, let us ponder on this. Is this something that we want to get into? Do you have like one thing? You mentioned a whole bunch of projects. Name one for us.
Man, shoot, I would try to get in Chill Kong's like their public mint, right? I think that's the easiest win, and it's October 4th on JPG, and hopefully JPG represents Cardano ecosystem well with that mint, because all eyes are going to be on it.
Good stuff. Okay, Kongs, guys, be sure to look at that. I mean, dude, the Ape side, or was that season 2? We're gonna have to talk. There's a lot more to talk about, guys. There's a lot more. October's coming up. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. Me, I try to build in the bear right now. I'm trying to build out here. Steven, you got something? Did you?
I just wanted to thank you for having me.
Yeah, no, absolutely, no, thank you. It's 5 o'clock in the morning for you, so thank.
Yeah, 100%, bro.
Thank you.
It is.
Guys, thanks so much. Thank you so much for the chat,
by the way,
guys. Thanks so much.
I'm in Italy, not Australia. That is a quick one I just want to add.
Oh, Italy.
Oh, okay.
Good job getting out there.